What's good in the hood, YouTube? This is Crazy Samurai, so I want here to bring another video. Today I'm bringing you a video on Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel regarding returning actors. Many people might remember that I posted a video not too long ago regarding 9 actors that were rumored. For those that want to see that video, you should definitely check in the links above, or I might link it in the description to so that you can find that video, or check the channel. It should be a fairly recent video regarding returning actors. So there were 9 actors that were rumored originally, and a few announcements were made recently about different things that are going on. For those who do not know, Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel will be done filming as of May 4th. As of today, when I'm making this is May 28th, meaning that there is about 1 week until Super Ninja Steel is completely finished filming. At least that's what is typical of the series. So I wanted to talk about some recent information that was given, and it seems like every week there's always at least some little bit of detail that's kind of mentioned. But today there was a bunch of stuff that was talked about, so it sort of seems a little bit more practical to do it today, and that's sort of why I've been putting it off. So for starters, Jen Scott, the actress, the character that was played by Erin Cahill, who played Time Force Pink, is not going to be returning. So unfortunately, we're not going to get Jen from Time Force. That is sad. She was planned, though. She was planned. The thing is that due to scheduling conflicts, it's not, and filming conflicts, it's just not a thing. So that is unfortunate, but you know, they have their lives and things are happening with them. Also, she recently, like a year ago, got married, so that's not even a year ago, but she got married fairly recently, which was very nice. But yeah, she's not going to be showing up in this, even though she was rumored. So that reduced the number to 8 actors that from that rumored list. But then we got someone that we didn't even know about was being considered to return, which was the actor who played Ziggy from Power Rangers RPM. What's his name right now? I am forgetting. I am the actor who played him, which I am trying to find. Milo Cawthorn is not showing up. For those that are wondering, yes, he was considered. Unfortunately, he had to turn it down due to filming conflicts. So again, another actor. Could have been cool to get an RPM actor that would have confirmed. But very nice still to note that he was being considered, and that we would have had someone represent RPM. Doesn't mean we're not going to get an RPM rep. That doesn't mean maybe we might not, or we might. But I wanted to bring it up just so you guys were aware. Additionally, apparently there have been 3 actors that were just recently announced to be in the area of New Zealand, which pretty much, you know, that's kind of a big deal, because a bunch of those actors, you know, they live in the States. So knowing that they're in New Zealand now kind of solidifies the idea that, yeah, they're going to be in Super Ninja Steel most likely, because why else would they be in New Zealand? Which actors are they? Steve Cardenas supposedly is going to be in it. For those who don't know, Steve Cardenas was the replacement for Austin St. John in Mighty Morphin, so he replaced him as the Red Ranger in Mighty Morphin, and then he was Zeo Blue, so he supposedly will be there in this, which would be very cool. I'm glad to see that, and I'm glad to know that he's returning in some way, because people have wondered when they would ever bring him back for anything, but it does seem like Steve is going to be returning. Additionally, Ciara Hanna, the actress who played Gia in Power Rangers Super Mega Force, it seems like she might be returning as well, because she is also in New Zealand. And Jeff Perezzo, the actor who played Trent in Power Rangers Dino Thunder, supposedly will be returning, which is very cool. So if those 3 actors are confirmed, that brings it to at least 3 that are confirmed, if that is true. Sounds like it, at least. So, and Steve's the one that kind of, in my mind, says like this is probably real. Same with Jeff. Just because the 2 of them have been touring and doing conventions around the U.S. mainly, and knowing that they're in New Zealand is kind of an odd thing, so has to kind of imply something there, especially when it comes to Steve. But yeah, so that sounds very cool to note that those actors are supposedly going to return. You got someone from, and it was also interesting, all the three of those actors, because one of them's from original Saban era, one of them's from Disney era, and one of them's from Neo Saban era. Very cool. I actually like that a lot. That those three are from three completely separate eras of the franchise in a way. So that's very cool, and I appreciate that a lot. As far as the other ones go, I don't know anything for sure yet, but that is what I've heard as of late, and I wanted to just give you guys those updates on those three actors that supposedly are going to happen, and those two actors that unfortunately were considered to happen but aren't. And I'm really happy though that they are considering some pretty cool actors this time. I'm not saying that the ones that we got last time aren't cool, but it sounds like they're trying to push for a more expansive, better delivered story compared to what Super Mega Force was when it came to actually having these characters return. Doesn't it mean that we're going to have extensive, long character roles for each of them? No, but I'm sure that they're trying their best to improve where they failed during Super Mega Force, so that it isn't just a repeat of that and people get upset again, and that it turns out to be like one of the worst seasons ever. And don't get me wrong, I like Ninja Steel, but it's definitely not the best season ever. So I really hope that if they can make this Super Ninja Steel really good, then that could give a lot of hope to people that are not feeling as joyous regarding the series as of late, and bring back an audience a little bit more just because of that. But yeah, so I would love to know your guys' opinions. Which of these actors are you the most excited to hear is returning? Which other actor would you like to have return, if any? As far as the other actors go that were rumored, I don't know their current status yet. Seems fairly likely that most of those are probably confirmed because they've been keeping things pretty quiet, and the fact that they're almost done and we really haven't seen any images or physical proof otherwise kind of is helpful in a lot of ways, because what that means is that they've been keeping things pretty quiet, which is excellent. That shows that they are trying to be a little less out there and making it obvious to people. Other thing to consider is that this is probably a lot more original in comparison, because you have to remember that Japan never did something like this for this season. This was, in Japan, this was just a season. It wasn't an anniversary for them. That's the big difference. And even during Juoja, which is the anniversary season, which we're most likely going to skip, that is gonna, that they didn't even do anything like this either. So it is something to know. I'd love to know your guys' opinions though. What do you guys think of these actors again? And also, who else would you like to see? Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you guys think. And until then guys, I'm Crazy Sarah 1, and goodbye guys.